Hey, it's Ubu, and today we're playing the beta for Mimic Search, which is developed by Jamezel. And you can get access to this beta if you join their Discord, which there is a Discord link in the bottom right here. And I'll also leave links in the pinned comment below for you to go check out their Twitter, where you can also find the link for their Discord. Yeah, I thought this would be pretty cool. Basically, the game is about you playing as a police officer who's trying to stop a mimic crime in your area, some sort of mimic attack, which I guess is supposed to be like the concept of like mimic killings and stuff. When there's like a serial killer or something, you've heard about people being a mimic of that to maybe get credit for it, or just to be able to get away with it because they're looking for someone else technically. So yeah, the whole mimic killing and mimic crimes is kind of an interesting concept, I think, and I figured we'd try this out. I have played one of their games before, Missing Hiker. You might have heard of it, and yeah, I thought it was pretty good. So this I thought it'd be a fun opportunity to play a beta for their upcoming game here and see how it goes. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and get started. We'll hit play. Mimic Search. Oh, they also made the game Thought Form Invasion that I played recently. Here we go, we're driving, just like in Missing Hiker. Hell yeah, dude. Uh-oh. I should investigate the crime scene. Alright, how do I get out? How do I stop? Let me out of here. Help. Help. Okay, there we go. I'm not sure how that worked, but this looks pretty cool. Hello? So, what have we got here? An abandoned car, a leak of blood, and no body. And no valuables are missing. So, probably a mimic doing its work. Yes, I think that's obvious. The car was smoking when I arrived here. I think the victim was driving up this road and had to stop because the engine had an issue. Uh-oh. The victim called roadside assistance while a mimic was hiding behind a bush. That thing was probably one of the big ones. There's a huge footprint in front of the car. Oh, I thought the mimic... So these are like actually like creatures or something, or... I thought it was going to just be like about I was thinking copycat killers. Oh my gosh. I thought they were going on that concept and calling it mimic instead of copycat. That's my bad. That was just an assumption of mine. Anyways, she didn't have a chance. How old is the victim? 37 years old according to her ID. This area known for mimic activity? No, not at all. But it seems like they're expanding their territory. I bet the fucker is still close. Probably somewhere in the woods, digesting her. Ew. I don't want to know that. You're set to take care of it? Yes, that's why I'm here. I'm tasked with finding and neutralizing it. I'll drive around the area and ask if someone has seen something suspicious. Sounds like a plan. You have a map of the area on your laptop, right? Yes, I have a map. Sounds good. If you want, you can take a look at the crime scene yourself, in case I missed anything. Will do. See you back at the station. Stay safe. Okay, I had thought... Okay, a lot of blood, but not a single piece of flesh. I was totally under the assumption of something else. Anyways, the handbag of the victim, nothing was stolen. What is this? Cigarette is still warm. Looks like this was the victim's last one. That's a huge footprint. Probably belongs to the mimic. Well, it looks like a shoe. So they're wearing really big shoes. Oh, that was cool. The victim's car, staying inside would have been safer. Generally speaking, yes. Okay. Well, I'm glad I didn't block the road. Let's... I guess... Oh my gosh. We gotta wait for traffic. Okay, we do have... I don't know how you, like, come to a stop. There we go. We do have our computer here. Briefing from Nathan. Hello, a few hours ago we received an anonymous call from someone reporting an abandoned car with a lot of blood next to it. You know what that means. Investigate the crime scene. After that, drive around the area, use your map, talk to people and ask if they've seen anything weird. If you encounter a mimic, neutralize it with your firearm. Don't get cornered. Mimics are highly trained predators. Good luck. Kind regards, Nathan. Okay. Here's our map. So I assume maybe we're not here at these locations. Maybe we're coming up to the gas station. Know what I mean? Like, where are we now in relative terms? Can we, like, look at this computer more? No? Okay. Alright, let's go. We're on the prowl. We have to find these mimics and destroy them. Whatever they are, I'm not quite sure. Okay, what is this? Gas station. Let's do it. Screech! Whoa! Okay. Alright. There's gas pumps at this gas station. Beware of mimics. If you see anyone who's pretending, contact law enforcement immediately. Signs that you're dealing with a mimic. Unnaturally long limbs. Oh no. Funny walk. Never blinks. Sometimes flesh-colored skin. To survive a mimic encounter, keep calm. Contact the police. Gain distance. Do not expose meat. Okay. No exposing meat. Got it. What can I do for you, sir? There was a mimic attack just down the road. Damn, that's bad for business. You know anything that could help me with the search? I haven't noticed anything weird so far. Everything is just as always. Really? Nothing at all? No, only thing I know is that you should be very careful. Nowadays, they're extremely good at pretending to be human. And they're more dangerous than ever. People say that they're evolving and learning from humans. Thanks, but that is information that is already known to us. Anyway, thanks. Don't you want to buy something or fill up your car, sir? I'm good, thanks. Oh, good luck with the search, officer. So he didn't blink. Are you a mimic? You have to tell the truth. Ooh, look at all this food and stuff. So far the game is running pretty well. I just had a little bit of a frame drop there, but... let's investigate. Are you a mimic? Nothing seems out of the ordinary here. The lighting is very interesting. I think it looks pretty good. I saw them posting a lot on their Twitter about their lighting and how they're developing it. I do have to keep in mind this is a beta, so I'll do my best to give any sort of feedback, of course, at the end of the video. If anything that I noticed that needs some adjusting, or any bugs or anything. Right now, we're gonna just play the game. So we can go all the way to the right to the trailer park. Yeah, let's do that actually. Oh, here we go, here we go. To the trailer park. I'm the Mimic Slayer. Reminds me of that analog horror thing that was going on for a while. About the mimics, or the altered people. I always forget what that's called. Mayberry... catalog? That don't sound right. Something catalog. What's that? Oh, it's just lights. Yeah, I didn't expect this to be more about like some kind of weird entity like people. Okay, we're coming up on the trailer park. Wee woo, wee woo. All right, get down. Hello, sir. What the frick do you want? Easy there, pal. I'm just here to ask a few questions. People don't like cops around here. Make it quick. I'm here for an investigation. A mimic was active in the area around the nearby gas station. Shoot. That's where I get my beer. Ah, frick that place. Too expensive anyway. You know anything that would be useful to me? No. I'm drinking all day. Nothing else to do around here. People here don't believe the official narrative. They say the government uses them to keep the population down. They don't like us common folks. You use them to get rid of us. This is not true. Otherwise, we wouldn't try to neutralize them. So, have you noticed anything odd in the last days? No, not at all. Everything is as always. Try your luck somewhere else, cop. Good night, sir. I would say for some of the dialogue, like for coming from him especially, you could probably add more of it per page rather than it being like 4-word sentences every single time. That's a small adjustment, but... Hello, lady. I'm not talking with cops. I just want to ask a few questions. As I said, I'm not talking with cops. Fair enough. I'm gonna look around. With no warrant. The woods are pretty spooky looking. Imagine living next to woods like this out in the middle of nowhere. Nah. Hello? I'm looking for mimics. Is any mimic around? You have to tell the truth. I am a police officer. Okay, we do have a slight sprint. So I wonder if this thing we're looking for is like, obviously it's going to be like uncanny valley kind of looking thing. Long limbs and whatnot. Also, I think it would work really well. I noticed when you highlight things with your cursor here, they turn red when you can interact. I think it would look good if it was like a little hand or something. Something like that. Just something that's a little bit more responsive when you highlight something you can interact with. Not a big deal though. I think I'm just kind of nitpicking. Wow, someone left a beer bottle on the car. Okay, well, nothing's happened. We need to now... I mean, the red dot's fine, really. Alright, thank you, trailer park people. Okay, turning... 3-point turn. Here we go. I'm good at this. Stay back. I wonder if we'll see something like driving down the road one time and be like, oh my god. Let me double check our location. So if we go right, I'm going to go right up this road. And I'm going to go across to the farm, to the motel, and then do a big loop around to the cabin and the camping spot. That's what I'm going to do. Blue turn. Here we go. Alright. We did it. Yeah, I can expect us to see something on the side of the road at one point. I mean, at least... I mean, it's gotta happen, right? Uh-oh. Hello? Are you okay? Screech! I'll help you. Whoa! Oops. Sorry. Hello? Are you okay? Wow, he has a cold stare. What's up, pal? Your car broke down? No, the engine just got a bit too hot. These people don't know how to maintain their cars around here. I'm waiting for it to cool down before driving off. What do you need, officer? We have reports that there could be a mimic around this area. You know anything helpful? Yes. It's me. Very funny. You do know that stupid jokes like those can land you in jail. Sorry, officer. It was a bad joke. I'll let you get away with it this time. I have to continue my search now. Stay safe, officer, and good luck with your search. Thank you, random person. What's in the car? What is that? What's in your seat? Maybe it's just light. Tell me what you know. Okay. I'll leave you be this time. Don't let me catch you again. Good luck. You'll need it. So far, for beta, everything's working pretty well. At least on my end. I will say that there's not much happening in this game. Okay, we need to get to the farm here. Oh, is this a person? Who is that? No, it's a giant fire hydrant. That's the biggest fire hydrant I've ever seen. What are they gonna do with all that water? Okay. I think we're here. Hello? Let's investigate the farm. Jesus Christ! You son of a bitch. May I help you, officer? Damn, you scared the crap out of me. Are you the owner of this farm? Yes, this is my property, sir. I'm here because we have reports of mimic activity in this area. Do you know anything that could help me out? Let me think for a second. Not really. I haven't noticed anything weird. But I also heard rumors about people seeing or hearing them in the woods. I personally don't fear them. I make sure to lock all doors and I keep my rifle close to me. But I'm definitely not afraid of them. Thank you for your time. If you notice something weird, make sure to forward that information to the police. Have a good night. Good night and stay safe, officer. Got some swagger when he walks. He's a really hip farmer. I should have done the southern accent for the cop a long time ago, but it just occurred to me that that's really funny. At least to me it is. But anyways. Okay. That jump scare actually got me a little bit. I was literally thinking before I walked up to the door, like, this place is really weird. And then all of a sudden, oh, there he is. Graben. Okay. Doesn't seem to be any... What's this? He has a weird cellar. Oh, no. What if he keeps people down here and eats them? Can't interact with it. Some rain boots. So, I don't know what the geometry of these shadows are. They're kind of weird looking. I don't think there really should be any shadows right here. Also, I don't cast a shadow. I'm a vampire. Oh, God. So, that didn't really teach us anything. So I guess we'll keep going to the motel. I think it's left here. I don't care if there's a stop sign. I am the law. I am the law. I am the law. Anyways. believe the motel is at the end of this road. But also, I'm not really sure what's going on in this game. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Screech! I need to slow down to exit the car. There we go. I like the sound effects of putting the e-brake on. Hello? Is there a mimic here? Tell me. Tell me what you know. I demand you. 4. 3. 2. Hello? I am not invading your privacy. 1. Launch. Squeak. May I help you, sir? I'm here because a mimic was active down the road. Do you have anything that could help me? A mimic, you say? Damn, I just hope I'll never meet one of those things. One of these things? I myself haven't noticed anything weird. But there's a farm east from here. Maybe they can help you more than I do. Than I can. That's weird grammar. You could also follow the road up north. There's an area that is used for camping. Alright, thank you for your time. Oh. Got the hiccups. Whose luggage is this? Tell me. Why are you dressed like Sandman? Okay. So we just come here just for him to say, I don't know anything, and then we leave? That seems kind of lame. Not gonna lie. Figured we'd maybe learn something or actually investigate a little bit more in some manner of speaking. Cannot interact with anything up here. Hello? Pretty decent ambient music. It loops a lot, but maybe each location can maybe have a little bit different tone to it. I don't know. That's fine. So there's only 2 people at this motel. Or I guess a possibility of 8. Whatever. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's check our computer. God. No more emails from Nathan. So we need to go just way straight up. We'll go this way. Maybe something will happen on the road this time. Excuse me, I'm thirsty. Hope we get to see this mimic. Or something like that. I'm easily distracted. So I probably missed it if it was standing in the woods. It's a pretty long drive here from where we were to the camping site. Then I guess we'll do the cabin last. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's gotta be fun. Cabin in the woods. Alright. What's this? I'm the police. Hello? I would not keep your propane in your grill that close to the camper. Hello? Is someone in there? What do you want? I'm a police officer. I'm here to investigate a mimic-related incident. Can I talk to you for a second? We can talk, but I'll keep this door closed for my own safety. That's not an issue. So you know anything that could help me out? No. Not me, but there's a homeless guy. Last night he came up to my tent, wanted some change. He said some stuff about hearing screams coming from the woods. I thought he was bullshitting me. or that he was on something. Anyway, if you want to talk to him, just follow the road eastwards. Will do. Thank you for your time. Stay safe, officer. Stay safe, officer. I will. Because I am the law. Why do you have a camouflage tent? What are you hiding from? I mean, I don't see a tent. It screams from the woods, apparently. So we're here. The cabin is a little bit further down on the right. And apparently there's homeless guys around here somewhere. Maybe we'll spot them on the road. There was something else I was going to say, and I forgot what it was. Here's something. Oh, here we go. Alright, sorry, I'm getting ready to go down this road. Hello? Got any spare change, officer? Sure, here, take this. Thank you so much. I'm here to investigate a mimic report. Do you have anything to help me out? A mimic? Oh, that's bad. Really bad. I hear screams sometimes. At night. You see this road going up there? I think there's a house. And? The screams were coming from there. I think. Should take a look. I guess I'll have to. Thanks. And make sure to stay out of the trouble. Stay out of trouble. I will, officer. Everyone is so polite in this town. Except for the trailer people. But he's been drinking all day, so, you know, he's a little ornery. Alright, let's go up here. I think he was hearing screams. Whoa, whoa. How come we can't sprint in the car? I'm just kidding. It'd be cool to have like a boost though, it'd be kind of funny. I'm a police officer, it's got nitros or whatever in there. Nitrous oxide in their car. Oh no, this doesn't look good. Okay, we're here. I'm a little nervous. I don't know how to shoot my gun. Unholster it or whatever. Because I would definitely be prepared. Hello? Going to a strange place like this. The possibility of people screaming in terror. Hello? Is everyone okay? I have a gun. Is everyone okay? Do you need help? Where are you? Tell me where you are. Coming from over here. I want to help you. Where are you? Hello? Are you in danger? My God. This is weird. I think it's getting louder. This is so strange. Hello? Okay, we're pretty close. I'm a police officer. I have my gun drawn. Come out. Really close. Where are you? I don't like this at all, dude. I will use deadly force. Jesus Christ, I hate this. I don't know where I'm going. Ah! I didn't see it. I heard footsteps and all of a sudden I'm dead. Man. Damn. And I wanted to shoot that monster, man. Well, I'll just leave it at that. I mean, yeah, this was pretty interesting. That last part was actually pretty spooky, I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to get a good look at the mimic, but I must have not been looking in the right direction. I tried to sprint when I heard the footsteps, but I guess it was too late. I want to say thanks to the developer for allowing people to play this game early and hopefully give you some feedback on it that will help improve the game in some manner of speaking. Now, I'm not sure how open they are, obviously. I try not to give too many, like, creative decision sort of opinions of mine in terms of, like, I never try to tell a developer, like, they need to change their game in terms of narrative or gameplay. I'm sure a lot of developers will probably appreciate any sort of feedback, but I do try to give as much rational feedback as I can, rather than like, oh, you need to change the whole game. Anyways, I don't know why I'm overthinking my feedback here, but I just try to be honest and I just explain my thoughts in the game. That's what I'm going to do now. So, I like the story, actually. I went into it wrongly thinking it was more about like a copycat killer. My brain thought Mimic was like the same thing. So mimics are, I guess, some sort of creature or something that imitates people and is committing crimes and killing people and all these sort of horrible things. And whereas like a local officer, police officer, is trying to stop it from happening, which I actually like the concept. I think that's a very cool concept, especially being in such a rural area in the woods and everything is very effective setting for that kind of story. And it would work in a more densely populated area because it looks like a person, but the fact that they don't necessarily mimic people perfectly would make it harder for them to sort of blend in, if that makes sense. So I think the story is a pretty strong direction to go in, and I enjoy the concept a lot. And I like the setting. I like the way you're in the heavy woods here. And visually, I think the game looks pretty good. It has its own unique art style in a sense. It's a little hazy, fuzzy, almost giving off like it's not pixelated really, but it has its own style, like almost like a filter across it, or it's just developed in a way to really put a focus on the lighting and depth. And I like the character models and everything. All of it visually looks pretty fine. I don't have an issue with the game visually. I think the audio is pretty solid. I like the sort of simple ambient droning kind of music throughout the game. I think it wouldn't hurt if the music maybe was mixed up a little bit here and there, depending on your location maybe, or how far you are in the game, or maybe when you're talking to people, the music's a little different. I don't know. That's not a big deal. I'm just saying the music is a little redundant throughout, but I think it sets a decent tone at least, so it's effective in that matter at least. So that's a good thing. And I like, the car sounds and everything sound pretty good, and I like how the creepy screams and stuff at the end were done. I think that was because they sounded human, but almost not human, and it made me suspicious and unnerved because I thought, obviously, my brain was telling me that this thing is luring me with screams so it could kill me, like it's pretending to be in danger. And I thought that was really creepy and unnerving. And I thought very effective. I think the end of the game was pretty effective. And unfortunately, I was killed, and I didn't get a chance to shoot the mimic and stop its, terrible killing spree. But that's just the way it is. Now, I wonder with this beta and the way it is, if everything is pretty much set in stone for the game and it just needs maybe some polishing. I think it might need a little polish with just how things look sometimes. I don't know if it's just the art style of the game. I noticed shadows being out of place and having strange geometry and things, but overall I would say maybe it's fine, really. I don't want to nitpick or be too strict, is what I'm trying to be. Trying to be fair here, but also not overthink it as well. 'Cause I'm not a game developer, so I'm not sure if the game does need to be optimized. At least on my end, everything worked pretty well. I didn't have any bugs that I could notice. Like I said, the farm had an odd shadow geometry going on the ground, which really doesn't matter, honestly. It's just, I noticed it, and I was like, that's kind of weird. And I think it's kind of weird that we don't cast a shadow either. But not a big deal. Also, I think some of the dialogue could be said more at a time, like rather than having to just scroll through dialogue or like a sentence at a time. I think more of it could be said at once. That's not a big deal either. It's just sort of like a personal thing that I noticed, a personal observation. So mechanically, the game, there's not much going on in terms of mechanics. You drive your car and you go and talk to people, and then you go to the next place and you talk to people, and that's pretty much all that happens. There's not really any investigative gameplay. You don't get to kind of look through each environment to find clues or something, or any sort of evidence that would maybe lead you to speculate more and wonder more about the mimic and where it's been and where it's going. Unless I missed something, but I think the game would probably benefit from something of that nature, because otherwise you're sort of just going from place to place to place. I don't know where the mimic is. Okay. I don't know where the mimic is. Okay. And then you get to the cabin, and then you have the final event. I think it's a little redundant, and the fact that there is no real, you're not really investigating other than questioning people who pretty much give you the same answer every time. Now, they do have varying personalities, and like the people at the trailer park, and then have the people hiding in their trailer. I think that's fine, but I think it would benefit a lot from having just a little bit more gameplay of some sense, where you're actually sort of, and I don't mean just put notes in the game that'll be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I mean, like, when I'm in the farm, and I'm looking at that cellar, that if I can, like, investigate it and my character would say something about it. Just something like that, to where I can actually kind of interact with my environment in a sense and be like, even if it's something as simple as like, oh, rain boots, must be muddy or something. Not saying you have to do that with every object in the game. Definitely not, that sounds like a lot of work. But I'm just saying, I think it would be more interesting to me if the game allowed you to actually sort of investigate each environment to a degree, like I said, to maybe give you a little bit more speculation as a player, and kind of build more mystery in the game, and sort of give you like like some player agency. Like, if I go to each place and investigate, I'll learn more about what's going on, and then when you get to the final event, maybe you can expect to react to it differently or something. I'm not sure. I hope that makes sense. So on that note, I think everything worked fairly well, and I appreciate being able to play this through the Discord. And yeah, so I think that's really all I have to say about it. So I'll go ahead and give it my final judgment. I would say my final judgment for the Mimic Search beta is, I would say it's good. I think it's a pretty good game. It's fairly average, more or less. That's not a bad thing. It's not it's like I said, I think it's missing some things, but also it could be a lot worse. So when I say something is good and or average, it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. So I enjoy my time with it, and I very much enjoy the concept of it. But like I said, it is missing some contextual things that would make, I think, the player have more agency with what they're doing, because it is called mimic search. So you think you need to really compound on that idea being a little bit more than just questioning people. But that's just my opinion. Not a big deal. And yeah, tell me what you think in the comments below. Do you agree with what I said? And do you have anything to add to that? I'd like to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoy my content, hit subscribe, like, and share the video. I'd really appreciate that. It helps my channel grow and get me out there in the algorithm, and that'd be really nice of you. I'd appreciate that very much. I enjoy having conversations with my viewers and my subscribers very much. So yeah, let me know what's up in the comments. And don't forget, I'll leave a link in the pinned comment below for you to go check everything out. And you can go through their Twitter to find their Discord. It'll be really easy to find that. Go to their Twitter page and just go down through the recent searches and posts, and it'll say, you'll find a post talking about their Discord to play the beta, and then you can find it that way. Really easy. And if you don't have a Discord, Discord is also very easy to set up. You just basically need a email or a phone number, and then you make a password, and then you log in, and then you'll find someone's Discord link, and when you click that, or you can copy it, it'll take you to their Discord server, and then you'll join. It's really simple, and if you can't figure it out, it's really easy to look up as well. I've been using Discord for a really long time for other means, and I don't have my own personal Discord yet, which I might do one day, so keep an eye out for that. But Discord's really easy to set up, and you can go join developers' Discords, keep up to date on everything they're doing, aside from their usual social media. And you might even do giveaways. It might let you do early access, things like that. So I recommend going check out their Discord and seeing what you like, seeing if you like it. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways. Yeah, so not much else to say about that. And I think that's all I have to say about it. So thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.